Section 2, Becoming a Real Estate Broker in Florida. A broker associate is an individual who meets the requirements of a broker but chooses to work in a real estate office under the direction or employment of another broker. Applicants must be at least 18 years old and have earned a high school diploma or its equivalent. U.S. citizenship is not required, and applicants do not have to be Florida residents. However, applicants must possess a Social Security number. The DBPR may waive the initial application, license, and unlicensed activity fees for military veterans and their spouses who apply for a DBPR license within 60 months of honorable discharge from the armed forces. A Florida resident is a person who has resided in Florida continuously for a period of 4 calendar months or more within the preceding year. Broker applicants must complete at least 24 months of experience during the 5-year period preceding application to become a Florida licensed real estate broker. When it comes to post-licensing, brokers must complete 60 hours of post-licensing education before the expiration of their initial license. Failure to do so will cause the license to become null and void. 14 hours of continuing education each license period is required for all real estate licensees following the initial license period. A licensee in good standing who is a member of the U.S. Armed Forces is exempt from renewal provisions during the period of active duty and 24 months after discharge from active duty. There are 2 types of inactive status: voluntary and involuntary. A licensee who has qualified for a real estate license but who voluntarily chooses not to engage in the real estate business may request a voluntary inactive license. Involuntary inactive license status occurs when the licensee fails to renew an active or voluntarily inactive license before the expiration date. An owner-developer is an unlicensed entity that sells, exchanges, or leases its own property. Sales staff must hold an active real estate license to be paid a commission. The sales staff is exempt from licensure if paid strictly on a salaried basis. Multiple licenses refer to those cases in which a broker holds more than one broker license. A group license is issued to a sales associate or broker associate employed by an owner-developer who owns properties in the name of various entities. A group license entitles the licensee to work in the various sales projects owned by the owner-developer. In regards to a change of address, licensees must notify the DBPR in writing within 10 days. Resident licensees who move out of the state must notify the Commission within 60 days of their change in residency. Real estate services include any real estate activity involving compensation for performing the service for another. Compensation is anything of value paid or promised to be paid to an individual for performing services of real estate.